Hello, in this video I'm going to compare a day's worth of ultra-processed foods at McDonald's to a day's worth of similar whole and minimally processed foods bought at a grocery store to illustrate why whole foods are healthier and cheaper than highly processed foods like at a fast food restaurant such as McDonald's. A global fast food establishment once thought to be a place where you could get a lot for practically nothing. Unfortunately, that is no longer the case. One source cited that as of 2023, the average cost of one meal per person at a typical fast food restaurant in the United States was between $10 to $15. And truthfully, that price range is rising, as I will illustrate in this video. So let's get started. First is breakfast. For McDonald's breakfast, I select their egg biscuit, hash browns, and orange juice. This biscuit contains a folded egg and a biscuit with a hash brown patty and Minute Maid orange juice. Its whole food equivalent would be a grain English muffin with omelet, diced oven baked potatoes, and orange and water. Following is the ingredient breakdown. Now, I realize that the whole food equivalent does not consist of entirely whole foods since the grain English muffin is a processed food. But if you look at the ingredients, it consists of grains, seeds, water, and salt, ingredients not known to be harmful. Unlike the biscuit from the McDonald's egg biscuit, when costs are factored in, the whole food equivalent offers the better value. These costs do not include tax. While the costs for the whole food equivalent are higher because you are buying more than a serving size, it is ultimately cheaper per meal and healthier than the McDonald's egg muffin, about $8 cheaper. Second is lunch. For McDonald's lunch, I select their 6-piece Chicken McNuggets meal. This meal contains 6 breaded chicken nuggets, medium fries, medium soft drink, and 1 sauce. Its whole food equivalent would be 2 chicken legs, oven roasted potato wedges, cherry tomatoes, and water. Following is the ingredient breakdown. When choosing meat from a grocery store, always go with one without hormones and antibiotics. Ideally organic, pasture-raised, cage-free, and so forth, but prices will go up with these varieties. At the very least, chicken without hormones and antibiotics will be less toxic than purely conventional chicken. When costs are factored in, the whole food equivalent still wins. These costs do not include tax, but the total cost of the whole food equivalent, which produces about 2 meals, costs about the same as 1 serving of the McDonald's meal. And 1 serving of the whole food equivalent is almost $7 less than the McDonald's meal. Third is dinner. For McDonald's dinner, I select their Big Mac meal. This meal contains a double hamburger, medium fries, and medium soft drink. Its whole food equivalent would be a hummus burger. This meal would contain a grain English muffin with ground beef, hummus, lettuce, oven roasted potato wedges, and water. Following is the ingredient breakdown. Again, this is not a whole food equivalent to the Big Mac meal due to the English muffin and ground beef, but it's a less processed and healthy version for those who prefer a burger without a long list of additives. When costs are factored in, the whole food equivalent continues to be the better choice. These costs do not include tax, but the whole food equivalent is well over 50% cheaper than the McDonald's Big Mac meal when total costs are divided by the day. In fact, about $8 cheaper. Fourth is snack. For a McDonald's snack, I select their M&M McFlurry. This snack or dessert contains vanilla ice cream and M&M chocolate candies. Its whole food equivalent would be Greek yogurt with chocolate chips. Following is the ingredient breakdown. I know many will say that this is not a whole food equivalent because of the chocolate chips and even yogurt, but when you look at the ingredients, they are few and recognizable. So I would be okay going with this compared to the McDonald's M&M McFlurry. To make this a more whole food snack, you can exchange the chocolate chips for berries or another fruit. Or you can blend frozen banana and coconut with berries for a non-dairy alternative. I would recommend going with organic berries if possible, though the price may be higher. And some may prefer vanilla-flavored Greek yogurt, which would match the vanilla flavor of the McDonald's M&M McFlurry. But I would recommend adding vanilla bean or vanilla extract, since the vanilla Greek yogurts I've come across tend to have natural and artificial flavors. To understand why this is not a good thing, check out the video on natural flavors here. But just like the organic berries, pure vanilla bean or extract will be pricier. When costs are factored in, the whole food or minimally processed equivalent comes out on top. These costs do not include tax. The whole food equivalent is about $4 cheaper than the McDonald's M&M McFlurry, and it doesn't contain the toxic chemicals that will make you sick now or in the long run. You may be wondering why I didn't add seasonings with the whole food equivalents mentioned in this video. That's because utilizing salt and pepper is often enough to bring out the natural flavors found in these meals. And salt and pepper are two seasonings you may already have in your kitchen or can get in abundance for relatively cheap. But anyway, here are the total prices for consuming 1 day of meals at McDonald's and 1 day of whole food or minimally processed healthier meals obtained from a grocery store. These prices include the total for buying the ingredients in bulk, which contains several serving sizes, and total cost for a day's worth of meals. As you see, eating a day's worth of meals at McDonald's is close to $40, while eating a day's worth of equivalent whole food and minimally processed meals from a grocery store is about $10, almost $30 less than that from McDonald's. And when you consider that McDonald's foods has a long list of complicated and artificial ingredients, many that are known to be harmful to the body, it's better to invest your money on whole and minimally processed foods at a grocery store. While I chose the items from primarily a grocery store like Walmart, there are other grocery stores that offer the same or similar items featured here at much lower prices, such as Dollar Tree and Aldi's. Before I go, I want to emphasize a couple things for you to keep in mind. First, many serving sizes for processed foods are not filling, so they may trigger you to spend and eat more of these foods throughout the week, such as going for larger fries or a second McFlurry. Second, healthier and whole foods tend to get pricey when purchasing a brand name or a more processed product. Pure whole foods are relatively cheap, especially if they are not labeled organic. Healthier processed foods are cheaper if a generic brand. That's it. Thank you for watching. I hope I was successful in illustrating why whole food or healthier processed foods are cheaper than conventional ultra-processed foods, such as those at McDonald's. If you found this video valuable, I appreciate a comment, like, or share so others wanting to eat healthier can discover this video and find inspiration. Subscribe for more whole food and nutrition videos, and until next time, take care.